Yo, what's up, guys? I'm James Chamberlain here from Kearney, Nebraska. I just got this new grip bag from a buddy of mine. Actually hooked me and two of my other buddies up for a pretty good deal on these. I'm liking it so far today. It was my first round with it. I'm going to start off with my putters. I got two of the 300S PA1s here. And so far, these are actually both 172, same exact disc. I just like the grip on these. It's always good, even if your hands are slick. You grab these and they'll feel nice and grippy. They just feel really good in the hand, and they've been working out pretty good for me. And also, my other putter that I carry is it's a PA1 also, 350G. Just another super grippy plastic that feels good. And these are a little bit stiffer than the 300S, I think. In this little pouch here, I got these are a couple discs I don't throw as quite often. I got a dynamic disc, Renegade, Lucid. I just like to throw these for long anhyzer shots or hyzer flips and have a nice fade at the end. And then in here, I got a sweet flag stamp Star Destroyer that is just simply too beautiful to throw. So it's just chilling in my bag so I can pull it out for some good luck or hope during a round if I'm not doing too good. No, I'm just kidding, I'll throw it eventually. Alright, and in my main compartment, start off with my first three. I also got another Star Destroyer with a pretty rainbow stamp up top and just a silver one down below. This is a weight 171. Once again, I just love Star Destroyers, the Star plastic. They're super grippy. They stay stable for me, and they take a while to beat in, so I really like these. They stay, they don't really get nicks or anything in them. And then this is my most used Star Destroyer. I just use this for long straight shots or big hyzer shots. And then my most recent destroyer is this bottom stamped destroyer. The weight on this one is 168, and I can throw this flat or barely hyzer and it'll flip up and ride straight for a long time and then fade right at the end. I really like in this bottom stamp. Then for the rest of my drivers, I carry two D4s, one being a Proto and one a 400S. My 400S D4, if I flick it with the backhand, it'll just go super straight. And it's a pretty long bomber to go really far as well. And then my Proto D4 is actually a lot more overstable. I like to flick it sidearm and have it go straight and fade back. And then I also have a Proto D3. This thing is super flippy. I like to use for big anhyzer shots. And it'll really ride it for a long time and get a lot of glide out of this disc. The last one here, I got this is a Havoc. These are awesome for hyzer flips. They'll flip up flat, and then you can still count on these to fade back even in a big headwind. And then last but not least, I got this old beat-in Star Valkyrie. These are great for releasing flat, and then they'll turn over a little bit and ride the anhyzer and usually finish out like that. These are great discs for long straight shots. And then on my fairway drivers, I only have two right now in my bag, and these happen to be both Escapes. I got this cool little flag stamp Biofusion Escape. It's a little bit more stable than my Lucid one right now because my Lucid is more beat in. This one will flip up on me pretty easy, and then this one will fade a little bit more with a flat release. And on to my mid-ranges. Got a sweet stamped Warship in here. I kind of just pull this out for, it's kind of like a utility disc. I just use it for layups, or sometimes I'll use it off the pad even just for nice straight shots. Just a handy disc to have in your bag, and if you haven't ever tried one, I suggest you try one out. They're pretty sweet. And for my M4s, I carry two in the bag. I got a 750 M4 flag stamp. It's beautiful. Never trading it for anything. And I also got a 400G M4. I just love the grip on these G Plastics M4s. I use this 400G M4 for slight anhyzer shots or just super straight. And I'll also lay up with the forehand on this disc. It's also kind of like the Warship, just a real good utility disc that I need to have in my bag. And then my M4 is used for super straight shots, or it can even use for some anti shots too. And my M3, it's a little bit more overstable than my M4, so I can use this one if it's a little bit windier. I can release with a hydrant, it'll flip up and then barely ride the ante and then still fade back. I can kind of count on this one more for its stability. And on to my favorites in the game. I carry 3 Truths. This one being my most overstable. I can pretty much count on this one to come back all the time. It's a max weight Truth. And Truths just feel great in the hand, and they're one of my favorites. And I also have a red Truth. It's also lucid. I use this one for a little bit more understable shots, or even just Anheuser layup shots. This is great, and you can really bomb these too. You can throw these off the pad for about 350, 400 feet's worth. They fly for a long time. And this last one is just a cool little snowman stamp. Thought you guys would enjoy seeing. It's pretty sweet. I haven't really thrown this one a whole lot. Just have it in the bag to go with my others. But it's pretty sweet, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this one flies compared to my other 2. Thanks, guys.